Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this amazing Wednesday morning? I am doing well. We did have some sunshine. Now it's overcast. What does the weather look like by you? It's freezing. That spring weather, that spring summer weather left, and now we in spring right now. Uh, I mean, we're in winter right now. Spring left us. Spring, summer left us. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, Janae. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, Miss Pascal. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Connie. Everybody started putting I'm blessed in there. All right, y'all. You already know what to do. Hit the like button and and say I'm blessed in the chat, because if you hear, of course you're blessed. Of course you're blessed. Good morning, Donna. How are you this morning? It's cold in Syracuse. I can only imagine. Syracuse is always cold. It's always cold in Syracuse. Wearing my sheepskin boots this morning. Well, wearing sheepskin boots in Florida and wearing sheepskin boots up here up north is a difference. It's a difference. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. I am blessed. I am blessed. Yes, good morning, Jamie. I am blessed. Everybody put I am blessed in the chat. I am blessed in the chat. My eyelashes look a little different today, but they're not. But whatever. I am blessed. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Laura. Good morning. Lola Rose. Lola Rose, you're Laura? Lauren? Lauren? Um, I am blessed. I am blessed. Yes, everybody hit the thumbs up button. Yes, yes, and yes. Please hit the thumbs up button. So, everybody, besides being blessed, how is your day going so far? So, let me explain what happened to me this morning. This morning, good morning, Khalida. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today I was in my organizational spirit. So I cleared off my whiteboard and I started putting my stuff on my whiteboard, clearing out boxes, and just getting the plan and everything in order, because it's going to be a different year for me. It's going to be a different year, and I'm not going to make organization my enemy. I'm going to try to make I'm not going to try. I'm going to make organization my friend. So I'm going to pray on it. God going to bless my heart. God going to bless my heart with my organization. But I'm definitely for sure. That's a part of my life right now. It's a part of my life. Hello from Sicily. How you say your name? Consolidania, Befania. Um, Busy, so I'll probably be going before 9:30. Okay, cousin, I know you at work. Good morning, Yolanda. I'm blessed. That's right. That's right. Good morning, Tanya. Are you on your walk this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Are you out taking your walk? So I already started taking my steps. I'm not even playing. I read my goals before I went to sleep. And David Shands was in my dream last night, because one of my goals is to be invited to the Social Proof podcast, right? I'm saying it out loud. One of my goals is to be invited. I don't want to, I don't want me to make that happen. I want to be invited to be on the podcast, right? And so he was in my dream last night, and I was reading my goals before I went to sleep, and I just wanted to share that, because that is also part of making your vision come to fruition, because you visualize what you see. So when you go to sleep, you're working on it in the background, you're bringing it to you in your energy, right? So yes, yes, and yes. So that's one thing I did last night. I made sure I read all my goals. I read through my book, I read through my journal, I read through my goals, and I went to sleep. I am blessed, beautiful people. I am blessed. Yes. Is it cold out there, Tanya? I know it's cold up here. My hands are cold. I did my budget and read most of this new goals book. I seen you was reading a book. I think you're reading it from Brian Tracy. I love Brian Tracy. He's Eat That Frog. I love him. Hey, kindred spirit. All right, y'all. So let's get in here, get in here, get in here. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Um, yes, what is the book that you read in Yazzie Faye? Tell everybody in the chat because I know I seen a post and you said you're at chapter 7, so you must be enjoying it. So what book is that? That's a good book to let people know about. It's cold, but I'm bundled up. You better bundle up. Yep, yep. Oh, that should be on my even though what they do is wrong. I need to put that on the inspiration list. Oh, if you guys have not got the inspiration playlist, I put it in the Facebook group. If there's any songs that you would like to add on to the playlist, put it in the comments and I will add it so we can have it. So all the songs that you gave me, I actually compiled into a playlist so you can listen to it throughout the day so that you can keep, you know, stay excited about your goals and your visions and things like that. Yes, it's so good. I'm on chapter 8 already. Praise God. Okay, you listening to the book or you have the physical book? Good morning, Dante. Good morning. Good morning, Deltra. I gotta check again. Yeah, I think it's Brian Tracy. I think it's Brian Tracy. I know it's not James Clear, but I think it's Brian Tracy. And it's so funny that you should be reading the book about goals because that is what I was talking about yesterday. And that is what I am going to be talking about today as well, is the goals. And also I have an idea that I got from the book, Write It Down, Make It Happen. Are any of you guys reading that book? I suggested that last week. Well, yeah, for Vision Week, I suggested Write It Down, Make It Happen. Is anybody reading that book right now or listening to that book right now? Put a 1 in the chat. Hey, Dante, that's my cousin. He jumping into entrepreneurship. Hey, cousin. Well, I can't call you cousin because Latrice's cousin. But hey, Dante. I didn't even get to see. I didn't even get to see you in your freeway, but it's because you started singing the song. I had to put that in there. We hustle when the sun come up, then when the sun go down. Good morning, Kendra. Good morning. I'm listening to Atomic Habits. Okay, cool. That's a great book to start with. Well, to be reading. Janae. So, Dante, what are you going to do in entrepreneurship? What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be making something? Are you going to be selling services? Are you going to be showing people how to do something? What we got going on, Dante? What we got going on. All right. So the goals, while I'm waiting for Dante. So the goal setting, I want you to get in your mind that, you know, we put these things on our vision board, and yes, some things are a stretch. So some things we are going to have to work for, right? Some things we want to just happen, right? But mostly everything that we have on there is something that we are trying to work towards. So it's always going to happen around the habits that we create, right? Does everybody agree? In order to hit the goal, it's going to happen around the habits you create. Because if you have poor habits, you're not going to be able to hit that goal. If you have poor organization, you can't be an organized person. If you have, you know what I'm saying? If you can't delegate, then you're not going to, your team is not going to be able to know what to do because you're not a good leader, right? So whatever you have on your vision board is going to take some habits. So either is that getting in the habit of looking at your goals before you go to bed, looking at the vision board before you go to sleep, and when you wake up, meditating over the vision board, maybe taking some classes so that you could be a better speaker, or maybe you could be a teacher if you wanted to teach classes or anything like that. Maybe you need to, if you want to get your brand new car, and the car is a certain kind of car, but you want to start treating your car a certain way. So maybe you want to start cleaning, getting in the habit of keeping your car clean, maybe getting it detailed every so often. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure that all that we want to achieve has to do with the habits that we create. Yes, yes, and yes, everybody. Dante says, make something. Well, what you making, cousin? Well, I can't call you cousin. See, there we go. What we making, cuz? No, I can't do that either because that's too Cali. What we making? I'm just gonna call you Dante. I'm just gonna call you Dante. What we making? Jamie says yes. Lloyd says yes. Goals: how to get everything you want faster than you thought possible by Brian Tracy. I can't pin it here, but I can show it on the screen. I could show it on the screen. So Goals is the name of the book by Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy is also the same author of Eat That Frog. So good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So for goal setting, right, it is very important. Very, very important. Again, it's the habits, but you have to know how much. It's not what goal you want, because it's easy for us to write goals on a piece of paper, right? How many of you guys agree it's easy to put goals on a piece of paper? Put it's easy in the chat. I screenshot it. Thank you. Yes. Fam. Okay, I'll call you fam. Um, a small accessory, for motorized vehicles and non-motorized as well, such as bicycles. Oh, all right. Let's go. Let's go. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy to set goals and put them on a piece of paper. It's easy to look at your goals every week, every day, every month, every year, and never accomplish those things because you've never taken any steps to get to those things, right? It's just on paper. And as long as it's there, you don't really have no accountability for it, right? So you have to start. If the habits is going to create the accountability for the goal. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? The habit is going to create the accountability for the goal. So if I'm in the habit of doing something that is moving towards my goal, I gotta hit my goal because I am moving towards it, right? I'm creating those habits that are going to help me hit that target, right? It is not like a out there goal anymore, right? Because now it's a goal, but now I'm taking some steps moving towards it. So since I'm moving towards it, it's going to be moving towards me. It has to, right? It has to be. It has to attract. Right? So what I want you to start thinking about, because the goal, like I said, we said it's easy, right? We said the goal is easy. So what are you willing to sacrifice in order for you to hit that target? Right? It's easy to make resolutions. Oh, I'm going to be working out every single day. I'm going to be doing this every single day. I'm going to be it's easy to say those things, right? But what are you willing to sacrifice in order for those things to actually happen? What are you willing to sacrifice? Have you ever looked at your goals in that way? Like, yes, I want to hit this goal, but what am I willing to sacrifice? What am I willing to give up? What am I willing to do in order for me to hit this? A lot of times people are not willing to struggle long enough in order to save money so that they could live better later. Sometimes people won't be uncomfortable with waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning so that they could work out, so that they can get fit, because that's their goal, right? They're not willing to sacrifice their mornings. They're not willing to sacrifice not drinking coffee in the morning or not doing certain things. People are not willing to sacrifice those things. If you're not willing to make the sacrifice, then you're not willing to hit that goal, because there's some things that you're going to have to sacrifice in order for that thing to happen. Yes, yes, and yes. Selling a product, but I need it to find a manufacturer. Okay. Do you have a patent for your product? Because it sounds like you need a patent. Right? So what are you willing to sacrifice for your goals? And that's how you ultimately need to look at it. Yes, you want to live in a mansion. What are you willing to sacrifice in order for you to live in that mansion? I'm willing to sacrifice some of my time because I know that I'm going to have to put more time into this business. So I will give up some of my time so that I could put more time into my business, so that I could start putting some money to the side so I could get my mansion, or I could start, doing whatever. Right? But you got to give up something in order for the goal to happen. You got to be willing to sacrifice your comfortability in order for you to show up on social media. You have to give up your fear in order for you to start selling and getting out there and start public speaking and doing those things. You're going to have to sacrifice that, right? I don't need it. I got to let that go. I'm willing to let that go. What are you willing to give up in order to let these things happen for you, for your goals to happen for you? Put in the chat, what are you willing to give up in order to hit your goals? What are you willing to give up in order to sacrifice your goals? I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. In my notes, this is my notes from yesterday. There's some things I didn't get to discuss. In my notes, James Clear, you guys know somebody, Janae just said she was reading Atomic Habits, or yeah, Janae said she was reading Atomic Habits. So experts say goal setting is the act of selecting a target or objective you wish to achieve, but you need to know what the pain is. You're gonna have to sacrifice something, honey. You're gonna have to sacrifice something. You want that house? Something, you gotta sacrifice something. We not going out because we gotta save money for this house. We not doing this because we gotta do that. You got to be willing to sacrifice something. Good morning, Jaleesa. Good morning, time, mind, and energy. You're willing to sacrifice that. Willing to give up my comfort zone. Yes, yes, yes. The pain is going to help you achieve the goal, right? That pain of you not doing it is going to help. The pain of you being overweight is going to help you to be consistent, right? There's got to be a pain. What is that pain? Because in order for you, and that's the same thing with business, right? In order for us to sell our product, we have to be the solution to somebody's problem, right? And so if our problem is losing weight, then we have to be the solution. I have to do all these things so I could lose weight, because the problem is that I'm overweight and it is unhealthy and it could cause the risk of blah, 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 blah. I'm not willing to sacrifice my health in order for me to be comfortable in this weight that I'm in right now. So I am willing to be uncomfortable so that I could be comfortable later. I am willing to be uncomfortable right now and struggle through this workout so that I could get the results that I want later. That is how you have to see your goals, right? Not just putting them on a piece of paper and just saying, oh, I hope. Hope is not going to get it, right? Hope is not going to get you there. You're going to have to actually do in order for it to happen. Not eating out as much and staying off of Amazon for sure. And you can't be cluttering up the house. We got a big house we about to move into. We can't be in the clutter right now, right? We can't be in the clutter right now, and you manifest in the house. TV and fast food, awesome. Giving up being an introvert doesn't work in business. Absolutely does not. You could be an introvert after you sell your products, but you can't be an introvert trying to sell them, you know? Giving up procrastination and replacing it with executing quickly, and you have been executing quickly. Awesome. Staying off the phone and wasting time. That's a good one. Yes, because that's for me. I'm like, I gotta put my phone somewhere else because I'm always on it and it just takes me down a rabbit hole. So I gotta cut it out. Good morning, Linda. Yes, you are blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. No, I don't have a patent. I'm willing to give up my video game time and relationship due to my attention being focused on my goal. That's good. I mean, you know, it's good because you focus, not good for your relationship, but you know what I mean. And I'm sure my partner will not be patient. Oh, will not be patient. Well, maybe if you explain it in the beginning, you know, like, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. This has to happen. You with me or you against me, but we could do this together or, you know, but yeah, maybe if you say something in the beginning, like, this is where I'm going to go. Right? This is what I'm doing. And make sure that your partner is also in the dream with you, right? They have to believe in this dream with you, because you don't need anybody negative in your ear while you're trying to get this thing off the ground, because that's not going to be something that is going to help you. It's going to, you know, it's you may be like, oh, I'm strong enough. It's not going to bother me. You know, I'm good, but you might not be. You know what I'm saying? Because in the back of your mind, whenever you start to approach something different, those thoughts and those feelings and those things that that person may have said may start to bother you. So it's, you know, it's about letting that part go. But I get it. Jamie said, time, I'm a TV head, and right now I will stay up until my eyes burn and then too tired to do what I'm supposed to do. Maybe watch TV while you're working. Also exercising by myself and not using the excuse nobody wants to come work out. Got you, got you, got you. Yes. You join the group. Join the group. They have this stepping group that I said I'm gonna join. I followed it. So now I gotta buy me a little step so I could do it because they be doing whoo, whoo, bah, bah, but how do they be twerking and stuff? I like it. I like it. So, I mean, maybe you could find somebody in here that's a be accountability partner with you who would want to work out the time you work out. And then maybe you guys could work out online together, or maybe you could just work out and then say we did it, or something like that. So no excuses, no excuses, giving up my negative mindset and those things I don't like doing in my business. Oh my gosh, yes. Replacing it with an attitude of gratitude and finding the good in those things instead. Absolutely. I definitely agree. Giving up more time. Okay, got you, Miss Lois. Got you. Let her go. Ooh, Yazzie Face said, let her go. Let me stop being protective, big cousin. Well, maybe Yaz is she knows something. I mean, well, she definitely knows something I don't, but especially if this partner is not supportive. Loving your shirt. What does it say? It says, my mind is my weapon, my spirituality is my strength. I found that workout too. Can't wait to try it. Yes, let's do it together. I don't care. Let's do it together. What time is good for you? I got to get my stepper thing first. But yes, I'll do it with you. Where's your green today? Today I'm in the family. I'll be wearing green tomorrow. I'm in the family. So we in tan. So I'm being greens and tans because I can't just stay locked down to the green. So I'm being greens, tans, and browns in that whole family. But those are my colors. Green, tans, and browns. Neutrals. So far, I'm doing good with my exercise. Go, Jamie. I'm just kidding. I don't know her. Oh, okay. Nice shirt. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. Yes, me too. I will work out so we can get it. Getting my step up today. All right. I got to order mine. What workout y'all talking about? I forgot who this person is, but there is this stepping. I think they're in Atlanta and they do live classes and then you can do a membership so you can do it on demand. And so you don't have to wait until they go. You can do it whenever you're ready. But I like it. Oh, you know what? I'm ready. I got my bracelet on. I'm ready. I am ready. You're in my closet. I have on tan, sister. That's right. Do a green item a day. Maybe wear your green bracelet every day. A-Town. Yes. Stay down, day fit. It could be. It could be. I don't know. When I find it, I put it in my stories. Stay down, day fit. I don't know. Is it a guy that teaches it? And it's like two girls that really be killing it right on the sides of him. But that one, there was another one that I liked, but I can't remember what it is now. What we wearing green for? Money. We wearing green for the money. All right, y'all. So y'all tell me. Yes, yes, yes. The pain, what you're willing to sacrifice, because again, the results are the best part, right? That's where the glory is. That's where the gain is. The gain is when you get there. The process is the unpretty part, the ugly part. The beginning and the middle, that's what that is, right? But you got to be willing to go through the ugly to get to the glory. You have to be willing to do that. You have to, you have to, you have to. Good morning, Danny. Good morning. Will be making me a bracelet, right? So I could be wearing this every day. So I could wear in color and put my green bracelets. Well, maybe I'll get a bunch. Oh, maybe I'll get a bunch of bracelets. Aaron makes bracelets, so I'll get some bracelets from him. This one is for, I forgot what it's for. I think it's opportunities and I forgot, but it's got the tree of life on it. Um, never been to a never been to an in-person class, but I enjoy his class. Yes, I want to do it so bad. So after I get off of here, I'm ordering me a stepper so I could do it. And then anybody who wants to do the stepping thing with me, we could do it together. I used to work out at 5 in the morning. I have to figure out a time that is 5 o'clock in the morning is when I feel like I get the most productivity out of my day planning and all of that other stuff. So I don't know if I'll do it because I know when I work out at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm not ready to sit down and do everything until after 7. And I feel like I'm rushed after that point. So we'll see. And if anybody wants to do that with me, let me know. We could do it together. Or maybe you'll get me one. What, a stepper or a bracelet? And I wanted to share something with you because I thought this was amazing, and it'll be a download that maybe I'll put it in the Facebook group. This 10-minute marketing plan is freaking absolutely amazing. This is from Maria Went. This thing is absolutely amazing. I think everybody needs it, and I think everybody needs to do it because it makes it simple and plain, and it makes it easier for you to start talking to your customer. It makes it easier for you to start moving your product the way you want to promote it and all of that. This makes it easy. If she ain't paying me, I need to cut the check. She don't even know I'm talking about her, but I'm just saying this was a really good something I did this morning because I was testing it out to see, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Sean got me this bracelet. I don't know where she got it from. So did I when the boys were done. Now it's 7 a.m. so I could work it in. Okay. Walking for now, eventually running and the gym. Got you. I figured that. I figured you meant young. I need that. So I'm going to put this as a download, and I'll make it free for everybody. So I'll put this in the Facebook group. If you're not part of the Facebook group, join the Facebook group. I will be using that a whole lot more now. And if you missed anything from the Vision Experience or the Vision Week, all of that information is in there. Also with the inspirational playlist is in there too. Now this has nothing to do with what I was talking about today, but I just wanted to share this, and I wanted to say it before the day was over, right? You guys don't know who you're speaking to. You don't know how to market your products. You don't know how to promote your products. You don't know who you're speaking to. Right? A lot of the times that's what people were asked. Those are the questions that people say to me, right? I don't know how to brand. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know, what to say. I don't know, So this is going to help you. It's easy. And she said it's 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, right. This ain't going to be 10 minutes, but it was actually like 10 minutes for real. I would love that, Nikki. Okay, no worries. Hey, Coco Bean. All right, so this is the marketing. This is the example. It's simple. Look, it's a chart. You could do that, right? And so on it says your business summary, your objectives, the problem, solution, advantage, target market, marketing strategy, goal, product, place, promotion, price, marketing channels, and review. It's all easy once you put it in. Once you put it like this, it made it click for me, right? And I said, well, if it's going to click for me, it's going to click for them, right? And look at this. It's just a chart. You could look at this. You could take this with you. So I'm gonna read hers, but mine I did for Bubble Babes. I did for Bubble Babes University, but I'm also going to do it for my brush soap because I'm about to do a whole big launchy kind of thing, right? So what you do with this is, and I may just take what I was going to talk about tomorrow, but I do want to get into this really, really fast. I need that. What's the Facebook name? It's Bubble Babes University. I have two. One is a public group. One is a private group. Do the private group. I mean, you could do both, but do the private group. The one that I do on public is only for Coffee with Nikki. So today is not the 12th. What is today? The 11th. Okay. So your business summary, Is this is hers. Our mission is to help 10,000 women hit 100K or more in their business online. So what's your business summary? What's your mission to, what do you want to do? Today is 11. Yeah, my appointment's at 12. All right. And so the business objective, our business objective is our business objective is to enroll 1,000 students in our whatever she has by a certain date. You could do that, right? You know what your objective is, right? You want to do what? You want to hit 100 sales by um the end of January or February 1st, or you want to get your product out there, you want to launch this product by such and such date, you want to launch the Valentine's Day collection by such and such date. We know what our business objectives is, what they are, right? Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Happy birthday to your son. Have a good day, cousin. All right. So what's the problem, right? This is what the problem is for your client's problem or your customer's problem, right? So our ideal client wants to stop taking sales calls and sales in their DMs or inbox. So you come up with your customer's problem, right? And then you say, what's your solution? Your solution is your product. Why is your product the solution? Right? And then what's your competitive advantage? You have this one says a step-by-step proven game plan with scripts and templates. So you could say whatever it is. So if it was my brush soap, I could say, my brush soap cleans, conditions, and sanitizes in one easy steps. It helps you eliminate other processes of like conditioning your brushes or things like that. You only need one product. So that's my competitive advantage, right? So I solved the problem that they have, because maybe they don't like washing their brushes. And since they don't like washing their brushes, they are taking too long to clean them. And while they're taking too long to clean them, it could be causing breakouts and rashes and things like that. And so my brush soap makes it quicker and makes it easier, so that you don't have to do all of those steps in order for you to clean your brushes. So it's quicker and it's easier. And so now you'll want to clean your brushes more, right? So my target market, who's your target market? So she says introverted or busy entrepreneurs that want to stop taking sales calls. So who's your target market? Who are you talking to? Right? Candle lovers that love self-care. Women who love luxury products and they love pets, whatever, right? But who's your target market, right? Makes it quick and easy, because you notice how whenever you speak, you're going to be speaking to a busy entrepreneur, a busy girl boss, a busy somebody, because I'm going by what she has in here, right? So you would be going with a busy girl boss. I would be going with maybe a busy makeup artist or a makeup lover, maybe somebody who wears makeup every single day. I'm going to be talking to them. So this is going to help you when you're talking to your people, when you're saying your messages in your video and your content, or when you're describing things in your content. You know how to speak to these people, because these are the people that you want to be your customers. Yes, yes, and yes. Everybody put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. 111 alignment. Hey. And it's 22 on my thing. All right. So everybody put a 1 in the chat if you feel me. If you feel me. Wow, we were just talking about this, Dante. Yes, angel numbers. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so your target market, you got to know who you're talking to. So maybe you put that down here. Again, you're able to address them every single time you are producing your content. So now it's not like, what do I call them? What do I say? You know exactly who you're talking to. You know exactly who you're talking to. You know exactly what their problem is, and you know exactly what the solution is. You are the solution. Right? And so what's your marketing strategy? What do you plan on doing? So she says she's going to sell her kit on Facebook, live streams, webinars, freebies, Facebook groups, and YouTube. So what are you going to use? You could say, I'm doing ad campaigns, I'm doing promo at pop-up shops, I'm going out into the field and doing blah blah blah. I'm going to do something on TikTok. I have a campaign that I'm going to do on TikTok. I'm going to do this on this way, this platform. What is your strategy? Where are you going to show up at? You just put that right here, one little tiny little sentence. Look at that. Easy, right? Where are you going to show up at? Yet, and it's not there yet. I'm going to put it on after we finish this live. I'm going to upload it. And so your action plan, right? This is the description. I'm stuttering. This is the description, right? But the action plan comes after. So what's the goal? The goal is that she already said that in the beginning. She wants 1,000 students by December 31st. What's your ultimate goal? Is it to sell out? Is it to get your product out? Is it to get your product in the store? Like, what is the goal? Right? And you can do this for a product. You could do it for a launch. You could do it for your business in general. You could do it for anything, right? Quick, simple, easy. What's your goal? Good morning, Kay. Good morning. And the product, what's the product? You know what your product is, right? Where are you going to sell your product? I'm gonna sell my product on my website. I also have my Instagram store set up. I could also sell on Facebook, and I'm also going to sell at pop-up shops. Let's say you're going to sell at pop-up shops. So you could put that in here. So that is where you're going to be selling this stuff, right? Where are you going to do promotions? Right? You could do promotions on all of your channels, on your social media. That's what she has, daily promotion via all channels. So you could say, I'm going to do promotion on my social media. I'm going to do that maybe once a day, 2 times in my stories or whatever, right? However you want to do it, however you want to word it, that's how you could do it, right? What's the price? You already know your price is the price. No, you know your pricing, right? Put that there. Your marketing channels. What channels are you going to show up on? Don't show up everywhere if you're not comfortable everywhere. Show up where you're comfortable and kill it where you're at, right? If you are showing up on Facebook and Facebook works for you and you get a lot of engagement on Facebook, but Instagram don't work so well for you, other things don't work so well for you, then don't go there and do it. Go hard and double down on a place where you're getting the maximum engagement. And if you're not comfortable working those other social media platforms, then hold off until you master one. Or, if you're comfortable with multiple social media platforms, maybe then you could I'm not program it, schedule it, right? So the marketing channels, whatever rocks your boats, and then your review, right? How you going to know when you are successful, right? So when are you going to review it to see your results? Right? So in here, she says weekly, she's going to track her progress. So she's going to track her progress with her sales. She's going to track her products with her students. Her progress with her students. She's also going to track her progress. Goodness. She's going to track her progress with the sales, the students, and also with the engagement, right? So if something is she's getting more traction somewhere else, then maybe she's going to double down in that area, right? If something is not working, then maybe she's going to tweak it a little bit so she could fix it, so she could get it, so she could actually hit her target of getting the 1,000 students, right? So does everybody understand that? That was it. That's quick, that's easy, that's simple. There's nothing else. This is all you have to do. You got everything that you need. What's your goals? When you going to check them? And then monitor it. Simple, easy peasy. And this is called the 10-minute marketing plan. And I am going to definitely be putting this up in the Facebook group. So after this, I'm going to be putting this in there. Everybody needs to grab one of these. Everybody. Okay, I got my little bee necklace on. My bee that I got from you. So that is that. Oh, we still got time. So how does everybody feel about the 10-minute marketing plan? Do you guys like it? Do you guys think it's something that you could do? What do you think about the 10-minute marketing plan? Did it make it easier for you to think about your target market and how you're going to show up and all of that and your goals? Did it make it easier for you? Put it in the chat. Let me know what your thoughts are. Excited. Excited. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right. So while I wait for you to tell me what your thoughts are about that. Yes, ma'am. I love it. Yes, ma'am. It made it simple and easy. A lot of you guys have been struggling for a long time. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know where to show up at. I don't know how to do this. I got you, sis. I'm excited and ready to be great. Okay, 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 okay. Yes, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So I want that template and I can't wait to use it. Got you, girl. I got you. Yes, it's easy. So easy. So easy. Because once it was put down like that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so simple. I'm sitting here pages and pages. Usually when I'm planning and I'm launching, I have pages and pages. I was like, that quick, easy, to the point. I'm gonna make copies of that sheet, and I'm gonna just, whenever I have a product launch, whenever I'm doing a certain thing, whenever I'm opening a class, whatever, I'm gonna just use that because that's easy and I could do that. And it's 10 minutes. I don't have pages and pages of notes. I like it. I like it. I like it and I need it. Thanks, Nikki. You're welcome. I have to watch the replay. Okay. Got you. All right. So the thing that I wanted to suggest is also from the book that I'm reading. Write it down, make it happen. Right? So in the book, she says, I have been struggling and thinking about it all day. There we go. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. All right. So in the book, Write It Down and Make It Happen by Henriette Clauser, she was saying that she creates this group, and it's a goal group, right? And she names it and everything. And this helps to keep her and her friend accountable for the things that they say that they want. And I was like, you know what? That would be a great thing for us to have. It will definitely be something that I put in the Honor Society. So if you're not a member of the Honor Society, don't become a member yet. I'll keep you posted by tomorrow, hopefully. Right. But I will definitely be putting in an honor society because it is going to be an accountability check-in. Right. And I have rules, I have everything. It's going to be an accountability check-in because once you put a goal on a piece of paper, you're only accountable to yourself. So if you don't make it, you're just like, oh, well, it didn't happen. Right. But if you have a goal and you're accountable to somebody else, then you're like, well, why didn't I do it? Because now I got to say this out loud. I got to say why I didn't do it out loud. And saying it out loud might be like, well, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the same thing about you getting in your own way. When you say it out loud, it doesn't make sense, right? And so, doing it that way, I think is going to help a lot of people along the way get the things that they say that they want. You say you want to launch a certain way. You say you want to get a certain dollar amount. You say you want to do, you want to do certain events and things like this. This is going to help you be accountable for the things that you say that you want. Yes, yes, and yes. Is everybody like the idea of a goal group, a goal accountability group? I for sure will call you out, for sure. But in this group, there will be no judgment. It'll be a no judgment zone. No advice given. It's just basically, and there's no extra conversation. We strictly meet just to talk about the goal, say what the goals are, give our goals list for the month, and then check in and we'll figure out a time. I put 2 weeks here on my paper and see how you are hitting those micro goals. So see if you're moving in the direction of the big goals that you say that you want to achieve. So this is going to help you with your vision board. This is going to help you just with your goals in business. This is going to help you with your goals in life. This is going to help you with all that type of stuff, because I do feel when I know that I'm accountable to anybody, I know that I'm going to work harder and I know I'm going to show up, because now I have to say why I didn't show up. And if I said I'm going to do my makeup and I'm going to show up, I'm going to be dressed every morning and I'm showing up a certain way, and I don't show up that way, and all you guys are expecting me to show up that way, why didn't I do it? Right? Because I already said I was doing it. All it took was for me to take maybe an extra hour beforehand so I could get myself prepared so I could show up the way I said I wanted to show up. Right? You don't expect me to show up a certain kind of way because you are used to me showing up whatever way I showed up, right? But I said, and I put it out there that this is how I'm going to show up. So I had to make the adjustment for myself in order to make those things happen. Right? And so the accountability group is going to help with that, right? And so it's a group for us to hold each other accountable and celebrate all of the micro wins. And should you not happen to hit a target, should you just be a little bit shy of it, we are still there to encourage you. Like, you are still working. You got it. I believe next time you are going to actually hit it because you're so close to it. Like things like that. It's about encouraging. Remember, encourage, inspire, empower. That is the purpose of Bubble Babes University, right? And encourage, inspire, and encourage, inspire, empower is our words, right? So that is exactly what the accountability group is going to be. I need an accountability group. Okay. So happy that you said that. All right. So let me see what else I didn't say. I already told you it's to celebrate your wins, to be encouraged, to also hold each other accountable for the things that we say that we want to achieve. It's also a place for celebration. So if sometimes you achieve something and you can't really tell anybody. Like there were things that I achieved and nobody's excited about the things that I achieved because it doesn't have anything to do with them or their interests, right? And this is the place where you're like, oh my goodness, I could say this is what I did because people are going to be just as excited as I am. I could say my business credit is booming because they're going to be excited about it here. I can't tell everybody my business credit is booming because nobody cares, right? So this is going to be that place, right? The place for celebration, encouragement. Let me see. Okay, so what we do is we're going to have a book, have a notebook, because if we're going to meet, we're going to check this out. It's going to be a year thing, right? It's going to be a whole year thing. Every month, we're going to have a list of goals. Every 2 weeks, we're going to have a check-in, right? And then at the end of the month, we're going to check in to see how many things you actually crossed off that list. Again, do not put anything in there super easy that you could do. Right? Put something that you said you've been struggling to do a long time. Maybe it's getting consistent with your workout. Maybe it's getting at all the things in line for your business. Maybe it's getting your trademark. Maybe it's saving to get your trademark because it's not cheap. So saving to get your trademark. Maybe it's that. Maybe whatever it is, right? But we're going to write these things down. At the beginning of the month, we are going to put up the list, right? Everybody is going to put up their goals list. We're going to check it in your notebook. You're going to write your goals, but you're also going to be writing those smaller steps for you to get to that goal. So what do you need to do to hit it halfway through the month? And what do you need to do to get it done by the end of the month, right? So you'll have a month long to get the goal done. Again, make it stretchable, make it something that you need, make it something that you're going to use for yourself, your business, or your spirituality, whatever that thing is. Make sure it's going to be beneficial for you. Don't just come up with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'm going to clean my house every whatever. But if that doesn't have anything to do with what you got going on, or what you could clean your house anytime, right? Not anytime, but you could clean your house. That's simple and easy, right? What is the goal? Maybe the goal is not to let's paint the room. Right? My goal is to paint the room and furnish it. So what are my steps? Well, first I got to go to the store and got to get my paint and everything. I could do that. I could go, I'm going to paint it. I'm going to take the day and I'm going to paint it. And so my room's going to be painted. I could redecorate it and everything. My energy is different because now I like my space. Right? But we are going to be doing those things within that month time inside this group. Right? And so what you're going to do is you're going to say, what are your goals? And you put that down. And then what will you do to follow through with those goals? So if I say I want to launch a product, what am I going to do? Well, I want to launch it by this date. I got to have these products ready by this date. So I'm going to order them this time. I'm going to start making it this time. So I should be done by this time. And so I'll put it up on my website by this time. Right? That is what that would look like. Does anybody have any questions about that? That's what it would look like. It's two things. You're going to write your goals down, and then what are you going to do to follow through with it? Right? And I wrote at the end of the week, but we're going to do the check-in every 2 weeks, but I'm going to leave the group where you can comment and you can speak with each other. So you'll be able to speak with each other throughout the time. If you want to check in daily, if you want, you'll still be able to do that within the group, but we will be meeting live every 2 weeks to do the check-in. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? In the group, you'll be able to write comments to each other. How you doing? Hey, sis, what's going on? I'm struggling here. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. You'll be able to chat with each other in the group. But you have to be accountable to be at the 2-week check-in. And that's going to be a live Zoom. Have an amazing day, Khalida. Have an amazing day. Okay, so that's what we got for that. And it's going to be an open group. It's just to be a sounding board. You're going to say what your goals are, and that is it. Encouraging and sounding board, and that's that. Right? Thank you, Tante, for being here. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, fam. Okay, so the rules are, these are the rules, but they'll definitely be inside the they'll be on the category. They'll be in the category. Rules for the month. Write down your goals for the month. We're going to check in twice a month. Right? We're going to check in. Well, we're going to check in every 2 weeks, right? It's a no judgment zone. Nobody is giving advice. Unless somebody asks for advice, then we give advice, but there's no advice given. No personal stuff. We're not going to take up the time with what's going on that's going to take us off track. So we're going to stay focused on just the goals, just wins, right? No personal stuff. We're going to focus on the outcome of the outcome, and the outcome of the outcome. So you want something, but why do you want something? And you want that because why do you want that, right? Because this is going to help you focus more on your goal, because you may be able to hit that target without doing that one thing that you thought you had to do, because you'll still get the end results doing something else. So you may open up options for yourself to see other ways that you could possibly get that thing. Yes, yes, and yes. And this will also help you to get specific, super specific, because if you wanted, I'm going to work this extra job because I need this extra money. So why do you need this extra money? Well, I need this extra money for blah, 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 blah. Well, is there other ways that you can get that other money, right? Does it just necessarily have to be this second job, or could you do something different, right? But it's going to open up possibilities like that, because you work on your outcome, the outcome of you wanting that outcome, and then the outcome of that. So you're thinking at least 3 layers deep. At least 3 layers deep, right? And again, this will help you realize that what you thought you needed to do in order for you to get to that final destination, you may not need to do that. You could probably get the same results doing something else, which may be easier, which may also be faster. You know what I'm saying? It'll open you up to that. So how do you guys feel about the goal accountability group? I'm going to call it, we got to call it something. We got to name it something that's got to sound like some corporate powerhouse. But that is what I thought was a great idea to bring to the table, to add to the Honor Society, because, it'll at least hold you accountable for your goals. Again, you can have your goals on a piece of paper or digital or whatever all the time, but if you're not going to hold yourself accountable for them, then this is worthless, right? So we are going to be accountable to each other, but in a judgment-free zone, and nobody's going to be giving advice unless somebody wants it. I will not be giving suggestions. I will just be listening. I will be a listening ear, and I will be congratulatory, but I will not be, is that word? I think it is. I will not be saying, well, girl, you could do blah, 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 blah. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, keep me focused. So I'm going to keep everybody posted about what's going on, and I will have word for you in the morning. I actually have that on a vision board. So, not my vision board, my whiteboard. So I will definitely keep you all posted. And that is that for this morning. Also, don't forget, I will be putting the 10-minute marketing plan in the Facebook group. So make sure, if you're not a part of the Facebook group, join the Facebook group. It is Bubble Babes University, BABEZ University, and join the private group. The public group is only for like Coffee with Nikki and things like that. But if you want any information about the vision board party, the exercises that we did, all of that information is in the private group. So make sure that you request to join the group. And that's it. And if you're watching this replay, make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. Please make sure that you subscribe, and definitely make sure you hit the like button. How many likes do we have in the group, y'all? Patricia's class is the 29th, right? Yes, yes, indeed. She is going to show you guys how to make six figures at markets. At markets, events, da 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 da. She's going to show you guys how to do that. So yes, this is 29th. Make sure that you guys put it in your calendar. Again, that class will not be on for 24 hours. That class will only be up for the time that she's on for the live. 24. Okay, good, good, good. All right, everybody. So I'm about to wrap this up. I got to check and see what's going on with this dental appointment because I for sure know my appointment said the 12th. But we'll see. We'll see. And you guys have a great day. I appreciate you guys for spending your time, your hour with me for Coffee with Nikki. And if you are new or if you're new watching, know that I am here on Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, yes, and yes. So everybody be productive. Have an amazing day. And I will talk to you guys in the morning. And I'm flooding your story. So follow me on Instagram. Ew. See y'all later.